We have a MacBook Pro logic board here. This is an A1706 model. The machine came in completely dead, no power. So we're gonna start by hooking it up and seeing what kind of voltage and amperage it's pulling. All right, so we're pulling 5 volts and 0 amps. Doesn't look like there's any signs of water damage or anything like that. So we're going to switch over to board view. All right, so we have the schematics and the board view up on our display screen. We can start by just measuring the main power rail. So let's just measure voltage on our main power rail. Should be 0. All right, so PP bus G3 hot, we have 1.4 volts, which is low. I'm gonna unplug power and measure in diode mode and see if we have a short. No, doesn't appear to be short. Okay, we're looking for where PP bus G3 hot. So right here. So this is where PP bus G3 hot goes to the system. It says here, it should be closer to 13 volts. So let's measure at this fuse on this side and on this side. Let's see what we get. All right, so we get nothing. Okay, so let's look back at the display screen. So we're looking at U7000 ISL. This is what is creating PP bus G3 hot. Let's see if we have power going to this chip. So let's measure PP DC in, see if we have voltage there. Measure one of these capacitors. So we do have our 5 volts coming in. All right, so let's measure our enable here. So PP3V3 G3H. You can measure at this resistor. So 0 volts. Okay, we're missing our enable. So let's track down where that signal is created. Okay, so U6903, so let's see here. So we have to look for this enable. And PP bus, G3 hot. All right, so based on some of the measurements I've taken, it's hard to say exactly where the issue is, but I'm gonna start by blaming the ISL U7000. We're gonna try changing that chip and seeing if it solves our issue. If not, we might have to start measuring the CD3215s, because one of them might be bad, or there's also the U6903. Let's start with the ISL. Let's see what we get. So the ISL chip is right there. So I'm going to start by removing this from the customer board. Customer ISL chip removed, switching to a donor board. Pull the same chip, reball it, and install, and we'll see if that solves our issue. Okay, new ISL is installed onto our customer board. Let's hook it up to power and see if we go up to 20 volts or if we're still stuck at 5. If it's still stuck at 5 volts, I'll probably look at the CD3215s. Okay, so we're at 20 volts and normal amperage. Looks like it's turning on and working correctly. So it looks like the ISL9239 chip was the problem. All right, so we have 20 volts and normal amperage. So it looks like this machine is turning on and charging correctly after we change the ISL chip. I'm going to put the board into the customer housing and see if we can make it to the operating system. And it's fully booted to the operating system. I'm going to switch over to the display screen and run a quick recap. Well, the machine came in dead, completely dead. We noticed we had just our input from our charger, the 5 volts. It was not 20 volts like it's supposed to be. And we were missing our PP bus G3 hot main power rail. It was a safe bet to replace, and doing so solved our issue. If that did not solve our issue, we could have looked at the CD3215 charging chips. All right, so this MacBook repair is complete. If you're new to the channel and you learned something in today's video, please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.